Kawhi Leonard scares me.
Here we are!
He asked if we were live, and I was like, we're kind of having some issues. And this was his response. Accurate.
What's up, fanboys and fangirls? Welcome back to another live episode of What the Fanboy. My name is Luke, and as always, I'm joined by Mr. Tyler.
What's up, what's up? And to the right, per usual, beautiful Brett Eitzen.
Oh, good evening, gentlemen.
I was leaning all weird, and it looked like I was avoiding you over here on the playback.
Oh,
I should.
That mic arms, that mic stand's got some...
It's got some reach.
Got some reach.
I can extend it.
Get over here.
Get over here!
You'd think it'd be smart of us to have like a pre-show to like test these things out, but
Yeah.
Listen,
that ain't our life.
We're behind today, and it's all my fault. I literally laid on this couch until about 7:55, so but I don't care.
What time did you get here?
I don't know, like 7:30.
Oh, so not too long before me.
Yeah, like 25 minutes of just laying here, though. So,
Well, you looked dead when I walked in, so if that's...
hey, I'm tired, but that's okay. Shout out to my mom. She made brownies there. I don't know if you can see them behind the banner.
I can hide that, yeah.
So that's cool. She was gonna make them for our 100th episode, but she didn't know that we did it early. So
You know, we had cake last week, so I think it's only fitting that we have brownies this week.
that's right.
And next week, if you want to be our favorite person, just send us some other food.
A cupcake, some pie.
Lepke sent us a package for our 100th episode as well.
Oh my goodness!
Didn't quite make it here for episode 100. I just ripped it.
Oh no.
Episode 100.
I was wondering what that was sitting there.
So your mom and Lepke,
They're both
Our new favorite people.
they tag teamed for
Yes.
episode 101, so that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. We appreciate it.
What'd you guys do
When
this
are we?
week?
Oh, sorry.
You gonna say
no.
when are we gonna open it?
Yeah.
Should we open it now? Let's start it. Let's start off with opening
Do we
it.
kick off the show with Lepke's gift?
Yeah. Why
Okay.
not?
When do you guys open it?
You
I had
open
it. I had it all week. in
You're
my
closer.
house.
I'm very far away from it.
I apologize.
It
To
says
everyone.
to open this side up, so that's okay. You're good.
Okay.
I hope the mic picks up that.
It will pick up some of it. Ooh, it's a Tupperware. It looks like.
Oh, I've been needing some Tupperware.
Oh, this is like legit tape.
It's athletic tape.
Oh, I just thought it was really thick. But yeah, you're right. It is.
We have a brownie knife we
Totally.
could use.
I'd rather watch Brett struggle with those old fingers.
Yeah.
This is the most interesting show in the world.
I love it.
It's an unboxing show.
Like double tape. Good lord, Lepke. It's probably actually not that much. I'm just a weak old man.
That's right. You're old.
Those arthritis-filled fingers are just having such a hard time.
You gotta take those fingers back to Florida.
There we go. Okay, wait, we're getting there.
I thought you were supposed to be like,
Aha! Oh no.
What?
Nothing. I'll tell you afterwards.
Okay.
No, don't help him.
It says open here. Ooh.
Yeah, you're right. Don't help him.
What is it? Is that an Albertsons bag?
It is.
That's a throwback.
Ooh.
Nice deep cut. Oh, what?
Oh, dope.
What the heck?
That is
It's got our
awesome.
logo on it. And there's one for each of us.
Oh my god.
No. I'm gonna retape this, and you can each open it yourselves.
I'm gonna pretend I hadn't seen yours yet.
Oh, that's awesome. Here, is this empty?
Hey, ready?
Oh no, there's more.
What? What?
What?
You get little
What?
decal stickers.
Nice.
What the
Now we
heck?
can put these on our cars.
This is sick.
Our
This is
laptops.
awesome.
This is my favorite thing in the world.
Thank you so much.
Nick, you're the bomb.
This is
Hydro
awesome.
flask.
It's just in
This
my
is
way.
wow. Thank you, Lepke.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You, my dude, are the real MVP.
The
and
real
Courtney.
MVP.
Thank you.
Holy crap!
If you're
this is
listening to this on
insane.
audio, go check our Twitter feed. I'll post a picture of these awesome gifts.
This is dope. I like how it's cut out to give the red through it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Very cool. Now,
If Lepke's not your friend, you should probably get him as a friend.
so now we don't have to have
I made it.
No, we don't have to have these.
cans
Yeah.
and regular glasses. I can fill up so much more coffee or whatever I'm drinking. Wink, wink. In here. And we'll make the show even more interesting.
Yeah. Where's your drink tonight?
I left it over on the desk over there.
Oh, well, it's over there forever.
Yep. Too late to get it now.
This is so awesome.
Yeah, thank
Can
you
I see
so
the
much.
decal? I want to look at it. I
Yeah,
wanna
dude.
touch it. And I'll probably smell it.
Yeah, touch it.
Whoa.
Is it real textured?
Whoa. This is awesome.
Thank you so much.
Oh, I'm so happy right now. That's dope.
That's great.
Yeah,
Consider
these
me
are
a happy
sweet.
little boy.
That is a lot of liquid. I'm excited.
I
I'm
know,
gonna
right?
fill it with
I
milk
can't wait
and
to
drink
take
it.
that to work and
Milk?
like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Did I just
Yeah,
hear?
he said milk.
Okay, well,
Sorry, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen my cousin who we went to Lambert's about
Oh, I did
a
see
couple
that.
weeks ago, and they give you like the giant Quick Trip cups.
oh yes.
And he ordered milk, and they filled the entire thing with milk.
No.
So he ordered about a gallon of milk, or half gallon of milk, I should say.
How does stomach do?
That's.
He did all right.
Oh my gosh.
It was quite hilarious though when they brought it out.
I remember
Maybe
you sent me that Snapchat, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
that might be like a top 10 hilarious memory. Like it was so funny when they brought it out. I died and came back
All
to
right.
life. It was
Let's get
so
this
funny.
this show on the road. Again, thank you so much, Lepke and Courtney, for these. They're awesome.
Yes, they are.
I'm excited to use it. I'm gonna turn yours
Super legit.
so that the logo's showing.
I'm gonna,
Ish.
I'm gonna move this Mountain Dew that's been sitting out.
They're not sponsoring us. Why is that up there?
Get out of your Mountain Dew unless you want to sponsor us.
I'm 2 for 2 right now. What have you guys been up to? Why don't you guys tell us about your week? I think Luke should kick it off because he was gone all week.
Yeah, I was gone, so I
3 for
actually
3. That means the Raptors are gonna win tonight.
good. I was gone this week, so I didn't really end up doing much. I was at church camp all week with my high schoolers, and it was a really great, interesting week. I'm gonna miss those memories, making those memories with those kids, but
Oh yeah, they're all seniors.
yeah,
this year.
they're all graduated. We got the summer now until they go off to college or start their jobs, and I'm gonna miss them because they're really cool.
Does that mean we'll get to hang out with you more?
No.
Oh, wow. I'm just over here pining for Luke, and he's like, "You're too old."
Yeah, I'm not interested in your old self.
I don't want to catch your wrinkles. They're contagious.
That they are.
But I did 2 things. Well, I did more. I'll say really quick. On the bus, I watched Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. I really like that movie.
Yeah.
I don't care what people complain about it. I also watched Aquaman on the bus.
Nice.
That movie's good.
As enjoyable on a bus.
It was actually.
Oh,
It's still
good.
surprising. That movie, the effects are so good in it. It still
Yeah.
looks really good on a 7-inch screen or however big those are.
Yeah, yeah.
Did it have him in the back of the seats? The screens? Or was
No,
it
they're
just
they're
up?
always
yeah,
up.
just
And
like, okay.
the counselors and the leaders, we always set up in the front, so it's the one that's up high, and like the screens were really dark. So like there's some scenes that like you literally could not see
Like
anything.
the trench scene.
You actually could. That scene is surprisingly bioluminescent.
Oh,
But
yeah.
like the scene with the Karathian, like it's no go there. Like you can see the trident, and then that's it. But
darkness.
I've been playing more Elder Scrolls Online. I don't need to keep talking about that, except that I like it. The new stuff I did. I watched Always Be My Maybe last night on Netflix.
Oh yeah, I've heard good things.
After the travesty that was Dark Phoenix, I wanted to watch something good.
Spoiler alert.
Sorry, yeah, that's a quick little tease for what I thought about it. I want to watch something that was good. It's certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes, and I've been seeing really good things about it. And it did not disappoint. It's hilarious. And there's not a lot of bad content in it, which is nice because it seems like Netflix likes to just make everything R-rated, but this one was PG-13.
Yeah.
So I'll give it a booyah.
All right.
And I don't want to like. I don't know. I don't know if it's a spoiler or not. Somebody shows up in the movie,
That you don't expect.
and he's he's amazing.
All right. So
I told Tyler, and then I was
cameo.
like, oh, I don't know if I should have said
Is it a
that.
cameo or just like a
It's a
surprise role?
It's a surprise
like
role.
an uncredited. Is he uncredited?
He's credited.
okay.
if
But
he's
you
not,
just don't
then-
know. Well, it's Netflix. You don't. It's not like you see a bunch of promo stuff for Netflix
Yeah.
movies. So
But yeah, it was so funny.
it's, a
It's
nice
really
little
well made.
surprise.
Sally Wong and oh shoot, what's his name? John Cho? No, it's the dude who plays he's the FBI agent in Ant-Man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Randall Park? Is that his name?
Yes.
Randall Park.
Yeah.
He's Shin in Aquaman. He's so funny. His awkward humor is fantastic. And I thought they really nailed the awkwardness of the humor in this movie.
That's great.
So definitely go check that out if you have Netflix.
Sweet.
That's it. I'm done.
It's like the first time Luke doesn't like dwarf us in the list of things we've done.
I know, right? He might actually still dwarf me, but that's because I've
Yeah.
only done one thing this week.
Yeah, it was a long
what'd
week.
you do?
So.
Well, as you may or may not know, Destiny 2's Season of Opulence came out,
I'm gonna be running around soon looking like the Infinity Gauntlet.
whoosh, all shiny and gold-like.
Yep.
So I've been playing quite a bit of that. There's not a ton that's like new to do, but the activities they have are great.
Have you done the
Menagerie.
menagerie?
Menagerie.
Sounds dirty.
It is awesome.
Throw it in the washer.
It is. It's the best. It's like Bungie took all the. Everyone keeps saying you have to make raids match made, and so they did the like guided games, which I think is a nice kind of halfway step. And people are still like, you need to do raid, and then a developer like The Division comes out and is like, Ubisoft with The Division comes out and says, actually, no, they're not going to be match made.
Yeah.
Because it's like, no, trust us. You don't want that. Well, this is like a raid light.
Mm-hmm.
So it is kind of like the same encounters over and like each time you play. I think it's going to mix it up each week.
Yeah.
But like
Apparently
for that set week, it's kind of the same encounters.
I think the thought is like weekly they'll change the boss.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah, and maybe some of the like mechanics inside the rooms. But there's like 4 or 5 rooms encounters, and it's 6 players. It's match made, and it takes like 30 to 40 minutes.
Oh, that's nice.
So it's like it's a good little piece of content, and it's really fun.
Are you 700 light?
I'm 723,
Oh, dude, what? What's the new cap?
750.
You're a machine.
Well, we. So the other thing in Destiny we've been doing is this is the first time at like a content launch, the raid has been available on day 1, and so we were like, let's go get us that access to that $150 jacket. So if you beat the raid in the first week, you have the opportunity to buy a jacket that's themed on that like around that raid. And so we did a lot of grinding on Tuesday, and so we played Tuesday night and then Friday night, and we got to the 3rd encounter out of what I believe are 4. So I think we have 2 encounters left to go. Hopefully we can beat those tonight. If not, it's not a huge deal, but it's been pretty fun. It's a good raid. It is different than the others. So, and that's what we always can ask for.
Are you doing it blind?
Yes. So what we're doing is
I bet one of your
Because-
buddies looks it up.
because we're trying to get to the jacket. We've been like, okay, after like an hour or 2 in an encounter, we either think we know it or we're like super off. And the 2 encounters that really that we've done so far that really involve strategy, we've been like, we're pretty sure we got this. Let's check to make sure we're not missing anything, so we don't bang our head against the wall for another 2 hours.
Right.
And that's how it's been. So we've figured it out fairly quickly. It's just being under-leveled hurts a lot.
Yeah.
And
What's
but it's
the
715 is the first encounter, and the last encounter I think is 740.
Whew.
So we're all kind of on par with that. Like 3rd encounter is somewhere around 725, 730, And so we're all kind of right there. So I think we can beat the third encounter tonight. I don't know if we'll get the final one beat.
You guys can do it. I'm rooting for you.
Thanks.
I got a question.
Yes.
What game are we talking about?
The one that's going to be free to play later this year.
And we have to talk about that in the news, yeah. It's all sorts of fun stuff
Yeah,
with Destiny happening.
I don't know how fun it is, but
Destiny? I'll play that game. Came out like 7 years ago.
it hasn't been that long since D1, has it?
Almost 6.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
Is there a second one yet?
Yeah, there is.
What?
Tyler,
It's
this
called Destiny New Light or something like that.
What?
that's what I've been
I'll have to
doing.
look it up. That sounds cool.
What have you been doing?
I read a book.
Nice.
The sequel to The Sentence. Oh gosh. The Sentence is Death is the title of it. It's the sequel to The Word is Murder. It's a detective series. It was really good on Goodreads, if anybody knows what that is. I gave it 5 stars. I thought it was really solid. It was very, very similar, but also very different from the first book, which was nice. And he just has a really cool way of weaving. He weaves real. It's called like metafiction.
Ooh.
So he weaves like the real world into his books. Like he's in his books, his publisher is in his books. It's pretty cool. If you're into murder mysteries and stuff like that, I would say give it a shot. I watched the second episode of Swamp Thing.
I did that.
Thought it was really good.
I forgot about that.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was really good. I didn't think it was as good as the first episode, mainly due to the fact that Andy Bean wasn't in it.
Yeah, I miss him already.
But yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
We'll talk about that later also. So
Yeah, that's more news. I played Apex Legends because they have challenges now.
Yeah.
And it's really fun still, and the challenges are really good. And all the new content you get from completing those challenges is awesome, like way better than anything that a Battle Pass offers.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that they're righting the ship for Season 2, and Season 2 is really successful since that was announced this week.
Yep.
And then I played some Call of Duty, and I actually got Game Pass yesterday.
Yeah, you did.
And I'm playing Metro Exodus currently. And tell you what, a lot of shooters, it's satisfying to kill the enemy. But in this game, it's like really satisfying to kill like the human enemies.
Mhm.
Like it's fun. I really enjoy it, and it's tough.
It's
like you
very
can't just
hard.
like you have to actually get in cover in a first-person shooter, which is kind of unheard of. It feels like, but
And it's not like built. It's not built to be super smooth like Gears is with cover, right?
No.
Like it's like
it's not built like Call of Duty either. Like
No.
you can't just like run and gun. You'll get killed really fast.
yeah.
And you
don't have enough ammo.
Yeah, I was
to
gonna
run
say
a
you
gun.
don't have a ton of bullets. But I really like it. There's some cool mechanics like wiping off your mask.
Mhm.
I think that's really cool. It sounds really stupid. Anyway, if you're like running or sprinting, your mask will fog up.
I watched Brett's stream of it a while back.
It's pretty
And he had to
awesome.
keep going.
I just need to. Yeah, yeah. You hear a lot of yourself breathing, and it's interesting, but really fun. And then I watched Dark Phoenix, and I watched the E3 presentations that I was interested in.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to talk about both of those things.
I watched a lot of the E3 press conferences. I was a bus for one of them, so I was just like, okay, I'll watch that.
Well,
It was at EA Plays.
Theirs was long.
we can.
I didn't watch the second half of it. I didn't care about.
We can
the
jump
sports
right on
games.
in
Oh,
if you'd like
watch the bad
to
stuff.
news/E3 stuff.
So are we gonna do news and E3 and then Dark Phoenix?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of news at
Knock out pre
E3.
E3 news.
yeah.
All right.
So stuff that is not E3 related.
Mm-hmm.
Luke, you got us.
So, I only have one thing this week in the trailer roundup, and because I don't know, it's the only one I cared about, I guess. The trailer for Ad Astra.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this
Yo, I'm
movie.
so in for this movie.
Yeah. It's gonna turn into an alien shoot 'em up real quick.
I don't think it'll turn into a shoot 'em up, but
Well, no,
I think aliens, yes. This movie looks
Thriller.
good. Plus Brad Pitt, man, that dude's got it. So I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie looks good. I hadn't seen this trailer yet, and it was the one that played right before Dark Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we saw it on Thursday, and it dropped that day, so we got to see it in IMAX that night. And I was
Totally unexpected.
yeah, it was awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm excited for that. What do you guys got?
This is somewhat E3 related because it was revealed at E3, but I feel like it's worth noting before we talk about video games. The Division movie is going forward at Netflix with David Leitch.
David Leitch, yeah.
Leitch, the guy who directed Deadpool 2. And Jake Gyllenhaal and Jessica Chastain are attached.
Yep. David Leitch also helped with the first John Wick. And then his next movie is Fast and Furious Presents Hobbs and Shaw.
Nice.
So can get a kind of an idea of what it's going to be like. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
You'll have good action. I'm pretty sure we can be pretty comfortable with that prediction.
I'm excited about it. I think of like a Division agent probably has to be pretty awesome. Like he has to be a beast.
Mm-hmm.
If he helped with John Wick, I have faith that he'll be able to capture that.
Mhm.
So I'm excited.
We got the first tease for Wonder Woman, and not a video, but a poster, and it is bright and awesome.
It's
That
my
poster's
background on my phone. Yep.
Obviously, so Patty Jenkins said that
I gotta clear all these notifications.
they
so I can
are
look at
not really starting the marketing machine up until December, but wanted to give us a little something
it. Mm-hmm.
to chew on before then.
But also with that, and like in her tweet, she's like, "You may have heard." Yeah, I hadn't heard this. Warner Brothers is not gonna have a Hall H presentation.
Oh yeah.
So it looks like Marvel won Comic-Con this year. We don't even get to have a fun discussion about that, so that's kind of sad.
Yeah, Comic-Con kind of fell apart with that announcement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still some good stuff that'll be there, but
Yeah.
yeah, all the big stuff that we were really looking forward to probably won't be there.
Yeah. At least we'll get the Marvel slate, which will be nice. Because I'm really curious about what they're going to do. And plus, kind of continuing on, there's a rumor that Fantastic Four is going to come out in 2022. The MCU Fantastic Four. So, yes, please. And Peyton Reed wants to be involved. He finished the first Ant-Man and he directed the second one.
Yeah. I think a lot of people want to be involved in that one.
Yeah. I want to be involved with that one.
If the Russo brothers are going to throw their hat in the ring, I would bet they get it, though.
No, probably. But that's so soon, though, after Endgame. I think they want to take a longer break.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because they would have to start filming probably next year.
Mhm.
Speaking of the Russo brothers, they're doing an animated Magic the Gathering show for Netflix.
Yep.
These
Interesting.
segues are insane, I
Yeah,
gotta
it's fine.
say.
Yeah. I know nothing about Magic the Gathering, so my interest is, the Russo brothers are good directors.
Yeah.
Let's see what,
It'll be good.
I mean, they're not directing it; they are producing it, correct?
Right.
Yeah. So we'll see what that actually means.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited. I'll probably see anything they ever make now. Because they put together 4 of like the best superhero movies ever created.
They're good. There's another animated show at Netflix.
Yeah.
You're probably excited about this.
Which one?
Jurassic World.
Oh, yeah,
Animated show.
The Cretaceous.
Yeah.
Camp Cretaceous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's smart. They don't do much with the Jurassic Park franchise outside of their big films. I mean, they have the Lego video games, and I guess they did Evolution, which was a park sim game last year. But they haven't really branched out, and I think that this would be is a kind of a fun little Star Wars did something with like an animated TV show. Let's give it a shot. I think you could do something fun with it, and it looks cute. So we'll see.
Yeah. I like dinosaurs.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Yeah, why not? Let's see. So, I think this is the strangest news of the week. Quentin Tarantino and some other guy.
This is a comic book.
Yeah, they're going to write a Django Zorro movie, which is just so awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be there day one for that. Don't need a trailer.
I want to read the comic that they're basing it on, though.
Oh yeah.
I'd be interested to see, like, what is that dynamic even like?
Yeah, I'm curious to see if they up Zoro's killing, because he doesn't kill really that much. Like, he will, but he doesn't just murder people, or tone down Django's head exploding pistol kills and blood spraying everywhere. Like, one of those has got to go up and one of them's got to go down. So
I'm interested.
but yeah,
I'm with you. I'll be there the day that's
I don't
out.
even need a trailer.
Yeah.
I don't like give it all the Oscars. It's good.
It's already good.
Yep. It's gonna be nominated for 13 and it's gonna win 8.
Goodness.
What else do you guys got? I got only DC related stories, so
We talked a little bit about it earlier with Destiny. We kind of hinted. But Destiny 2, now that Bungie is self-publishing...
Sorry, this pisses me off so much.
I'm curious to hear why. So, Destiny is kind of in a transition state. But the long and short of it is Destiny 2, the base game, and the first 2 expansions. So, Destiny 2, Curse of Osiris, and Warmind are all going to be basically free.
basically free or free?
They're going to be free. From then on out, so Forsaken, the next expansion, Shadowfall, and all of the seasons are going to be available for purchase piecemeal. So, like, if you want Shadowfall but you haven't played Forsaken, you can just buy Shadowfall and you don't have to worry about buying.
I thought it was
Forsaken.
Shadowkeep.
Shadowkeep. Oh my gosh, I don't even know the
Shadowfall
Japanese
sounds
super
like an
confused.
Elder Scrolls city.
right.
So, question.
Okay. Yes.
What is Destiny? No, I was kidding.
Also a good question. Other question.
Sorry.
How much is Shadowkeep?
Shadowkeep is $35.
$60 on the Xbox store right now.
I don't believe you.
I'm pretty sure I saw that, and I don't like that if it is.
That may have been with an annual pass.
So in this time
Yeah,
that our
look
friends
it up.
Google, let me ask you, people in the chat that I can't read from this far away.
I can read it for you.
How you doing? What you been up to?
Let
Talk
us
to me.
know.
I'm curious.
You know, you could like.
Have you seen
I mean,
Always
you
Be My
could-
Maybe?
You could pull up the
Chat?
chat.
That's a lot of
You know
work.
that, right?
Yeah, I could.
Okay, cool. I'm just making sure you understand.
It's too
Yeah,
many
I saw there's
windows.
2 or 3 options for it in the store. So I may have looked at the wrong one, but I could have swore I saw that it was $60.
I'm fairly confident it's 35.
How would you feel if it was $60? I mean, you'd get it anyways, but
they'd have to do more to sell me on that it's actually worth that compared to how I assume that this is coming out, it's going to be the same size as Forsaken kind of thing. And I thought Forsaken was well worth $35. So if that's the case, then I'm fine. If it's the same size as Forsaken and it's $60 and that doesn't include annual pass content, then that's pushing it.
so I guess there's a few things that kind of. So what do the people who bought it day one and bought all the expansions or bought the deluxe editions and all that stuff, do they get anything?
What do you mean? They've
Because-
been getting
oh,
to
it
play
is
the game.
35. Okay, so I was looking at a different version of it then.
Yeah, they
okay,
have a-
that makes me feel a little better.
they-
I'm not as angry anymore.
They do have a. They probably do have
Gold
like
edition.
$15
Light edition.
offers.
Darkness
Yeah,
edition.
so they have a deluxe edition
Oh, that's
cool.
$60.
that's $60.
Okay, that's what I saw then. I was just kind of glancing through it, and as soon as I saw that, I closed it because I was like, nope, I'm done with Destiny.
Are you going to get it now that it's 35?
I don't know. I don't think I'll still be playing it by then, to be honest.
When does it come out?
September.
Yeah, September. So the digital version comes with, and the way they're doing season passes now is kind of cool. Like if you buy the deluxe edition and you get the season pass, essentially you're getting, each season pass is just a token. Mm-hmm. So you get 4 tokens, and you totally don't have to spend those tokens.
Oh, so you can spend them on seasons you're interested in it,
right?
Or ones you know you can play a lot.
Season 8 is supposed to be all about Crucible stuff. If you're not into the Crucible, like if you don't really like the PvP aspects of it, you just be like, I'm not going to spend that token.
That's pretty cool.
And I'm going to save that for another time.
I like that. That's neat.
So yes. So, and also, if you are interested in Destiny and you don't want to buy the Forsaken, if you don't have Forsaken,
you don't need it for this.
You don't need it for this, but there's a huge sale going on right now. I don't remember where it's. I'm sure it's on all of the stores.
It's interesting to me that with Shadowkeep, they were like, yeah, you don't need Forsaken or any of the other expansions.
Yeah. Yeah, basically they're opening up the worlds to everyone. So any area that you can go, and if you've bought the latest edition, the latest piece or season pass or season, you can go there. You just can't do certain activities there, which makes it a little easier if you don't buy Shadowkeep, you can still go to the moon. You just can't there's not active activities there for you to do.
Gotcha. Huh, it'll be interesting.
So things will be unlocked more at a activity level versus a location level.
Gotcha. It'll be interesting to see how that unfolds.
Yep.
And their free-to-play rollout will be cool too.
Yeah, and free-to-play is getting thrown out there. It's not. I don't really consider it free-to-play because the game. I mean, it kind of is, but it's I guess free-to-play with purchasable expansions. I don't know. That still doesn't feel like free to play for me, but that's just me.
It's free to play.
It's free to play.
Can I play Destiny 2 without buying expansions?
Yes.
It's free to play.
All right, there you go.
By the definition.
Other news?
We're being technical, yes.
We're being technical. We might as well be technical. Let's not be technical.
Well, we tried that before. It didn't work. Hit this DC news and let's get into E3.
You got it, Chief. So me and Tyler talked about how we watched the second episode of Swamp Thing. And there's only 8 more episodes to go, and that's it. Because the show was canceled.
I cannot believe that.
I haven't even watched it, and it bums me out because of how good I'm hearing it's getting reviews.
Yeah.
It's good.
And I don't know. I feel like it's for a stupid reason. It's because they didn't get a tax break that Warner Brothers thought they were getting.
Because apparently the grant or whatever didn't have enough money in it.
Yeah. So they're like, well, this show is going to be way too expensive, so nope. So they're just not going to make it.
I think a lot of that has to do with AT&T kind of reassessing everything.
Yeah.
Kind of looking at everything and seeing what's profitable for them.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
So, yeah, it sucks.
I'm going to enjoy the heck out of these next 8 episodes. I hope it doesn't end on a cliffhanger. At least. Even if the ending's bad. I'd rather have a bad ending than
I liked
no ending.
James Wan's
Instagram
post about it. Like, Swampy deserves these episodes to be immortalized.
Yeah. Hashtag Save Swamp Thing. Is that going to become a thing now? Like for Save Constantine? He got saved. He's on a different show, though.
Yeah.
But kind of on that, some details kind of came out about the Warren Media streaming service that's going to come out.
Warner.
What?
Warner.
What did I say?
Warren.
Oh, sorry. It's what used to be the name of our theater in Wichita.
I was just clarifying.
Yeah.
Not calling you out, just clarifying.
No, you're good. You're good.
I was very like, did Warren just sell all his theaters so he could create a streaming service?
What an absolute genius he would be. Yeah, Warner Media streaming service. And I don't know, all these things keep popping up about DC Universe, and I don't know. I don't really read them because I don't care. I'm just enjoying the service. But Warner Media. Did I say Warren again?
No, you said Warner.
Gosh darn it! Now I'm all paranoid that I'm going to mess it up. Are you whispering behind my back? How dare
No,
you
we're talking about
guys?
something else.
I just thought it'd be really awkward.
So the Warner Media streaming service is going to be $17,
Oof.
but it's going to be the entire Warner Brothers library and includes HBO, and I assume all the DC Universe stuff would be put
Holy
into that.
cow.
Then yes, that is exactly what I want.
That's
I
so
want them
much.
to not piecemeal everything. I want them just to give me one app or one
Yeah.
service with everything in it.
Yeah.
17 a month.
I'm down for that. I'm in.
Woo.
HBO for me is already worth 15.
I can live
So-
with that. Yeah, I can live with that because then I can just cancel the rest of everything else that I've already canceled.
Yeah. I'd
Yeah.
probably still keep all mine.
I just mean cable.
Oh,
I would.
yeah.
I would completely remove cable.
Yeah. I'm probably never going to have cable unless somebody buys it for me.
Yeah, we accidentally got it, so. So yeah, I didn't plan on having it either.
Well, you know.
I don't think. I always wonder if I'll get rid of Netflix because they have to keep raising their price, but I don't know if I will. I just really enjoy Netflix.
It's an awesome service.
They have so many shows that I watch. I watch like 20 Netflix original shows
My Netflix looks weird right now.
because you have a lot of continue watching.
No, because when we were on vacation, Reed, my younger brother-in-law, looked after our cat for us, and he came over a couple times and like stayed there and watched Netflix. And so like now all of my recommendations are like things that he was watching, and I'm like, wait, what? I've never watched this stuff. So it's just really strange. Like it's like a lot of anime stuff. So I'm like, what? Why is Netflix pushing this so hard?
Yeah.
But now I asked him about it. He's like, yeah, I was watching. I can't remember what show he was watching, but he was watching
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
No,
Oh.
I don't know what
That's
it
the
was.
only one I know,
can't remember.
so.
But I was like, oh, that makes sense. That's why it's showing the other stuff.
Yeah.
But no, Netflix. I don't think I'll ever get rid of Netflix.
Yeah. Have you watched The Haunting of Hill House yet?
No. I was waiting for you, fool. Remember you said you wanted to watch it with me?
I'll watch it with you.
You've been going so much lately.
That's true. I've been out of. I feel like I've been out of the country more in the past 2 months than I've been
Out of the country or out of
the country.
That's really impressive. You haven't even left the country, and you feel like you've been out of it.
Yeah. Well, Kansas is a very mundane, boring place. So when you leave the state, it's like a new country.
That's fair.
Also, I love
I guess
my
you
state.
were actually out of the country a while ago.
Yeah, I was out of the country for I don't even remember how long. Anyway, I'll continue with this news.
Yeah, let's run through this so we can get through some cool E3
Yeah, we
stuff.
gotta.
So Black Adam
Turn
might
it
have a
off.
director.
Yeah, I saw this.
And I thought it was funny. So I guess the person that it might be is, I don't know how to say this name, Wame Colette Sarah.
Yeah. Isn't he the one doing Jungle Cruise?
Yeah, with The Rock
Yeah.
Oh.
and Emily Blunt.
Okay.
I just want to say that Emily Blunt's in it, so maybe they could like finally get her to be a superhero or something.
Who would she be in that movie?
I don't care. I just want her to do something.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. But this dude was rumored to be the director of Suicide Squad 2 a long time ago. I don't know if anybody remembers that. And he picked Jungle Cruise
Really?
over Suicide Squad. So I thought that was funny too.
He must be. That's interesting. He must be in well with The Rock
He directed him in something else, I think.
because
Maybe not.
Remember,
I think I'm just thinking of Jungle Cruise.
I think around the time he was rumored for Suicide Squad 2, Black Adam was rumored to be the villain or the secret weapon they were trying to find in Suicide Squad 2. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I wonder if that's why.
Yeah.
He must be in tight with him.
Yeah. But this guy directed. Oh shoot! I don't know if I can remember. I should have written it down. Probably. He directed Unknown, the Liam Neeson movie where he can't remember who he is, with Diane Kruger.
That was
I liked that movie, even though
okay.
it wasn't great, but I enjoyed it.
it.
It was a
That's back
Liam Neeson action
Neeson
movie.
was putting out one movie every January for like 4 years straight, and so you just
January.
knew what you were gonna get.
Thank you for specifying in January.
It's that time of year. Tells you something about the movie.
Okay, so when January eventually comes around, we're gonna go absolutely bonkers on these January movies. I really want to just watch all the bad movies. Dark Phoenix got me on it, so no, I'm just kidding. That's all the news I have.
Okay, so let's dive into E3 because there's a lot of stuff.
Real quick, I have not been paying as close of attention to the chat, but you guys are going off and it's hilarious. So thank you guys. Leroy wants to know, why does it look like he gives no?
I am so tired, guys. I was in Colorado all week. It was a really good week.
He thinks it's funny, so it's okay.
It was also kind of stressful. It was a very interesting week. But yeah, that's why I'm very, very tired.
But yeah.
And I don't give any, so what? Boom chakalaka.
All right, E3 hit us like a storm.
It did.
And
A very mild
I was
storm.
gonna say, we kind of
Kind of like in Dark Phoenix.
We're not there yet.
Sorry.
Save your segues for the appropriate
I
time.
just want to keep burning this movie. Yeah, actually, though, I do want to say, like, it wasn't horrible. I just didn't think it was good. I'll just say that. Okay. E3.
Isn't that almost exactly what I texted you?
I don't know. I think I'm... My jacket is uncomfortable.
You want to take it off?
Yes.
Okay,
Nope.
E3,
E3.
guys, we're falling apart.
I'm falling apart.
You've been falling apart.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Can somebody go
I
through
can't, I
this?
can't write this ship.
Brett,
It's sinking, and I'm just going to allow it to happen.
the captain
Okay,
sinks
because
with the ship.
This ship is a submarine, so we're sinking straight underwater, baby.
We're good. We're good. All right.
All aboard the Mary Lou. We're going down, down, down to the bottom of the sea.
Brett.
Sorry, I watched Holes, and he calls it the Mary Lou.
Brett, start
Name of his
talking
boat.
about E3.
Microsoft had to go. Wait, what was the first Saturday?
EA Play.
EA Play. Things that EA talked about that I thought looked good. I know not many people play Battlefield 5 anymore, but their new maps coming out in the summer look great.
Didn't they do an Iwo
I
Jima
thought
map?
Yes.
Yeah,
They're-
that's cool.
Going
The
back to
next
Pacific.
season 5 is that what they call it?
Yeah, I think
Is
so.
going to the Pacific.
Yep.
Honestly, I might get that game now
Yeah. It's
because
a good game. It's just
I didn't care
been
about the
drowned
German
out
stuff again.
by so many other good games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I still won't get it, but looks the Iwo Jima stuff's cool.
Yeah.
I'll play it at one of your places.
Yeah. A notable no-show. Anthem.
Anthem was there.
Oh,
It
really?
was playable. The
well,
the Cataclysm was playable there. It
Sure,
just
sure,
wasn't a part of the
but
show.
it wasn't a part of their
Yeah.
show.
So I watched some stuff about the Cataclysm
Mhm.
just because I'm like I want to know what it's gonna be
Sure.
like, and people were like, "Yeah, it's fun."
Oh no. Oh no.
They're like, it's not gonna change the game anything at all. I had fun playing it, but now it's over.
Isn't it supposed to lead?
It's just classic Anthem, guy.
Oh. Okay. Well.
I'll play it when it comes out, and then I'll probably be done with it again until they
Until
put
they
out
do
another
something else.
another big
We'll see what
update.
happens.
I'm hoping for a
9 months. 9 months. We'll see what they come out on the year anniversary.
Yeah.
That's I think the first chance they have to really sell that this game is not dead.
I'm hoping for like a No Man's Sky update
Yeah, I mean that's
where it's just
totally
like
possible.
Anthem
literally
next.
this game is completely different. Like
That's
throw away your controller because you need a
VR
joystick.
now.
You need a joystick now or something weird. I don't know.
Destiny did that.
Division did that.
Division did that. Like that's kind of this games as service is unfortunately a rocky start with a solid second inning.
What's his name from Bethesda? Todd
Howard.
Todd Howard would tell you Fallout 76 did that.
Yeah.
And try to convince you to play that game because people worked hard on it.
Anyways,
Sorry.
We-
E3, it's E3 related.
it is either
We
way,
worked
you're right.
really hard on this game.
You
Please,
should play it.
please buy it. Go buy it. Buy 2. Buy 1 for your friend. No game sharing anymore, please.
Yeah, no game sharing, Lepke.
But I think probably the biggest news out of EA's press conference was we got our first look at Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Gameplay.
Yes, gameplay.
And it looks awesome.
I want to really emphasize the word gameplay here.
Because it's one of the only conferences we actually saw gameplay at.
Yeah.
Gameplay.
EA
We got to see the game.
EA showed gameplay for that. They showed gameplay for their sports games. Well, at least Madden.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the sports stuff because I don't play sports games.
Yeah, you know I watched Madden. That was
You
about it.
know, well, yeah,
That's about it.
obviously.
I didn't care about the rest of them. I don't like.
care about
I don't like FIFA. Like I know people love FIFA. Like sports fans love that game. I think it's really boring. I don't find it fun at all.
I'd much rather play real soccer than FIFA.
I'd rather not do that either. But I mean, I guess if I had to choose, I'd choose real soccer.
If I play sports games, I turn off all the rules.
You should play NFL Blitz.
That's exactly what I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
You could, like,
your
punch
favorite one is
people.
NFL Blitz.
First and
God,
first.
NFL Blitz was awesome.
Yeah, we need another one of those.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sorry.
Fallen Order. This game looks great.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
I wasn't. I really liked the cinematic trailer they put out a while back. I thought it looked cool, but I still didn't know like what I was really getting into. But after seeing the lightsaber action, the force action, the settings, the fact that Forrest Whitaker's Saw Gerrera is in this game
Yeah.
is awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't even like that character in Rogue One, but just the fact that he's in it is really cool. Also, he's not 80 years old and doesn't go, "You are the rebellion!
Oh my god.
Open the life! I'm sorry, I'm peeking! I'm dead."
You sound just like him.
I know.
Are you sure you didn't? They didn't just call you in and.
They didn't.
Did you do that?
Yeah,
Did you
they-
do that voiceover?
And you know what? They didn't pay me.
What?
I'm calling you out, Lucasfilm.
No. All right. Well.
But
Yeah. No. I agree. I think this looks really good. It's got enough of that. I kind of expected maybe to see a little more of what made Titanfall unique in it, but
it had the wall
it
running.
had wall running. Wow.
I thought it's
It looks cool. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure it plays fine. I just didn't see as much like, I don't know, crazy spark thing. But I'm just excited for what looks like a good Jedi or Star Wars game.
Yeah.
So like, no hate. I was just surprised at how, yeah, it kind of looks like Uncharted or any other action adventure game.
like you know where to run.
But I'm
Yeah.
confident it's going to be good because it's Respawn.
A nice linear story game that there's not enough of those anymore.
No, there's
So
not.
it's nice to see it, and it's nice to see one that looks like they've put a lot of time into it.
Yep.
Yeah.
What was okay? I gotta talk about my favorite moment from this little gameplay thing. I'm gonna keep emphasizing that. So there's a point in it where you can use the force power. I think they called it slow or glue, force glue,
Yeah.
where everything slows down. The dude shoots a blaster bolt. He uses slow, so the bolt stops, and then he force pulls the stormtrooper, and then the bolt goes into the stormtrooper.
Yeah.
That is awesome, and that is what is kind of missing from the Star Wars movies. Creative force use. Thank you, Respawn. That's all I want to say.
It's really cool.
I just have a lot of faith in that game after the Titanfall 2 campaign and
Yeah.
how they bounced back. I think they'll do really well with it.
Yep. Riffing on Respawn, Apex
Apex Legends showed
Season
they
2.
showed a new legend.
gets a new legend.
New
Watson.
gun.
Yep, a new gun called the L-Star, which is in Titanfall 2, if you've been wrecked by that, like myself. They also teased a map event.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that would look like for Apex.
I don't either.
I'm
kind of
curious.
excited.
Yeah, I think
Was that big thing at the end, the giant dragon
The
thing?
giant
Probably.
eye. Probably. Yeah. My guess is it's coming in and gonna either mess up the map or like
teleport you
would
to a
be
new one.
kind of crazy is if it landed on the map and it was kind of a part of it.
Who
What if
knows?
a giant monster shows up and everybody has to work together to kill it?
Ooh.
But also you still have to try and kill everybody, and then you kill it and it just lands where it dies. Kind of like the blimp in Battlefield 1. Like if you blow it up, it's just in the middle of the map.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sounds good to me.
I don't play Apex. I still have not played it, so
We should do a stream of it or something.
Luke's first Apex.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or a video or something. That'd be fun.
I'd be down. Let's do it.
I'm down. Let's do it right now.
Any other E3 things or EA things you guys want to
Madden 2020 revealed some gameplay. If you're a Madden guy like myself, it looks good. They showed some animations of like high-profile players. The one that stuck out the most to me was Drew Brees. If you're a football fan and you've ever seen Drew Brees throw a football, it's very like distinct. Like nobody throws a football like he does. It just looks different. And in the game, it matches to almost to a T. And I think that's really
awesome.
cool to see that they're doing that and making that a high point in their development process. They showed Mahomes throwing a no-look pass, and I was like, okay, that's...
Mahomes is on the front, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't like that.
I thought that was, like... Look, it's cool that he throws no-look passes. Everybody does it at some point. But it's so gimmicky to make it, like, the center of your marketing that it annoys me a lot. So, I don't know. He's going to be like a 99 overall, so everybody's going to use the Chiefs online, and it's just going to be a nightmare.
I always used the Chiefs in the old versions, even when they were bad. I remember I played a dude in college. He picked the Patriots the year they won the Super Bowl,
So
and I'm like, all right, I'll pick the Chiefs. And he's like, you're gonna pick the Chiefs? They suck. I almost beat them. All I did was throw Hail Marys. Yes, I'm that guy.
I love it.
Someone's got to do it.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm here for it.
All
I don't know how to do all that stuff, so I threw it to whoever ran farthest.
The other concern, they added the Philly special.
Is that a sandwich?
No, it sounds like one. It's
Sounds-
the play
sounds
that
good.
the Eagles ran in the Super Bowl with Nick Foles where he caught the touchdown from Trey Burton. Anyways, really dumb because I think it's going to be unstoppable because it's a trick play that there's no real defense for. So I think everybody's going to run that for 2-point plays now, and it's really stupid, but we'll see.
Transitioning over to Sunday, then we had the Xbox conference.
We did. Yeah.
Which I thought I enjoyed.
So ask me how I thought it was.
Tyler, how did you think the Xbox conference
I
was?
thought it was okay.
Ask me how I thought I was.
Luke, how was the Xbox conference? I know what you're trying to say.
I thought it was fine, and here's why:
What's that word you were saying earlier?
gameplay.
Yeah.
Where's? Sorry, I'm peeking and I'm not trying to. Where's
Just push it away a little bit.
show gameplay?
So
It's so frustrating. Like, I get it; those trailers are really cool and they do get me hyped, and they're all great trailers of the ones I saw.
yeah,
But I want to know what I'm going to be playing.
Xbox went for quantity this year, and I don't. One hand, I like it. The other hand, I understand your guys' frustration.
I still had a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I
yeah.
yelled a lot. If you look at my notes,
Yeah.
I wrote bleeped out cuss words of excitement. I wrote Keanu in all caps.
Yeah.
I wrote a lot of stuff like that. Like I wrote down something for everything.
So
in
what
their
were
conference.
our highlights? You mentioned Keanu.
I'll go down the list here.
Okay.
Ori and the Will of the Wisp. I haven't played Ori, but I have Game Pass now, so I might. Two things. It looks beautiful. Other thing. What is taking so long?
I share both those thoughts. I think real quick. I think it's taking long. What's taking long is that what they showed this year is that they were actually developing quote unquote boss fights. In the first game, you had a couple of those, and it looks like they're like
Going the
be
more Hollow Knight route. Do
bunch of them now, and I'm guessing that's what they're developing.
Okay.
That's what they've been developing.
you want me to keep going?
Yep.
Something not my kind of game, but I thought it looked cool. Minecraft Dungeons.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's nice to see that those people are going to do something different.
Yep.
I wrote Phil Spencer. I love this dude.
Oh yeah.
Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Holy shiz. Blair Witch game. I thought that was Outlast 3.
Yeah.
I thought it was going
That
to be
was-
another Alan Wake game, which was my prediction for last year.
Dude, I was really hoping
I was
it was
really
Alan
hoping
Wake
that
because of the
one, too.
flashlight.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, Alan Wake, baby, let's go. One of my favorite games, actually.
But I'll give this Blair Witch game a shot. That looks fun.
Oh, it'll probably be like $30, I imagine.
Yeah.
Then they showed Cyberpunk 2077. I wrote down, these graphics are insanity. Keanu, April 16th, 2020. Can't come soon enough.
Yeah.
Amen.
I
That game
So I thought Cyberpunk, even with no gameplay, had the best showing. I thought they did the most. They revealed their story, or at least the skeleton of their story.
Yeah.
Um,
Had a big celebrity.
yeah, they showed a big celebrity character.
Can I just say I love the Keanu-sans?
Yeah, right?
He's back, baby. 1998 is here.
I love it. It's amazing. He's stealing 2019 out
Yeah.
from under the rug.
It's awesome. He's gonna win an Oscar by the end of this year.
I hope. Well, maybe he
I guess
should
next
actually.
year.
So
I think he should, but
Um,
yeah.
The heck? Sorry, I got messed up.
27. I guess while we're talking about 2077, that was actually my favorite thing too.
Yeah.
And not just because of Keanu, like and
No,
all-
I just thought it was cool looking, like everything.
the world looks insane, and I love everything that I'm seeing. Man, they released the 48-minute gameplay footage, like almost, I think just over or under a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
It looked so good, and I want to see how much it's improved.
Yeah.
And to know that it's only about 9 months away is awesome.
Yeah, I wasn't. I was kind of shocked that it was coming that soon. I thought it would be longer, honestly.
Yeah.
But
I think
I
they're.
kind of, yeah.
I think they know what they got, and they're like, we don't need to show that much.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
for
yeah.
sure.
CD Projekt Red. Well, they have a lot of fans. It'll do well.
Also, I thought Keanu. I thought he looked way better than anything I saw in the Death Stranding trailer.
What's going to be crazy is that this game is going to get a re-release probably in 2020, early 2021
Yeah.
for the next-gen consoles, and it's going to make so much money all over again.
Yeah, if I liked the game, I'm pretty sure I will. I'll probably buy it again.
Yeah.
All right, going through Spiritfarer was a hand-drawn game. Battletoads, also hand-drawn. The Legend of Wright reminds me of Yoshi's Crafted World. Then they had the ID at Xbox showcase. I thought there were some pretty cool
There's
titles
some cool
in that.
little games in there.
Yeah, I thought that looked neat. Game Pass started on PC yesterday.
Yep.
I thought that was pretty neat. They added some new games to Game Pass. Metro Exodus, Borderlands, The Handsome Collection, Batman Arkham Knight, and one other. There's one other big one.
I can't remember.
I can't remember either.
Was it Tomb Raider?
It's already been on there.
Oh.
I don't know. Moving on. I'm flying through this. Flight Simulator.
That surprisingly
Looks awesome.
looks amazing.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's on Game Pass.
Game of the year 2020?
So I'm like,
Yeah.
definitely gonna play that.
Yeah.
I'm driving the plane, Mom.
Age of Empires is getting a high def
A
reboot.
remaster.
I loved that game.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yep. Age 2.
Wasteland 3, I wrote down interesting.
Yeah.
They added Double Fine
Yep.
Productions or whatever into their Xbox Game
Game
Studios. So that's cool. And we got a Psychonauts 2 trailer.
Yep.
That game looks like an acid trip. The Lego Star Wars all-in-one collection.
Oh,
was-
nice.
Skywalker Saga.
I thought that
So we don't
looked
even
really
know
cool.
what the 9th Lego Star Wars game is like.
Right?
No. When they come out. Oh, I might get that actually. Those Lego games are, especially the
good.
Star ones, are great.
Yeah.
We got a proper Dragon Ball Z Kakarot action-adventure game announced. Then this game was kind of shocking to me. 12 minutes?
Yeah.
That
one
looks
really got
awesome
my
to me.
attention.
Yeah.
I like storytelling like
I'm
that.
I thought it
all
looked-
there for that.
I think it'll be like $10 probably.
Can I just come over and watch when you guys
Yeah,
play it?
Sure.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And also, I'll probably talk about it later because it's kind of similar. I feel like to another game from another conference that I'll talk about in a way.
I'm interested to hear that now.
Mm-hmm.
Then they showed Way to the Woods.
Yep.
I wrote down Bambi Explorer game.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, that game looked gorgeous. It looked like a.
Looks
It's
awesome.
very pretty.
It reminded me of like how pretty Ori was.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be. Sorry, that was probably really loud. I was leaned in really far. But and like the music reminded me of Ori and Celeste.
Mm-hmm.
But it was 3D.
So good.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Consider me intrigued.
Yeah, that one was cool. And then the thing I was most looking forward to, Gears 5. I wrote down weird teaser, September 10th. Gears Escape sounds cool. And then I got to watch the gameplay of Gears Escape.
Yeah.
They had a separate stream. So I will say this. I love the Gears franchise. I'm really hyped for that game. Their showing was horrible.
It
Horrible.
boggled my mind. It
What are they
Yeah.
waiting for? The game comes out in 3 months.
yeah.
Like what is going on? Like I know they have all their E-League stuff because their professional gaming, their esports is pretty big.
Yeah.
It has a huge following. And I know they're showing stuff at each of their next 3 big events, but it's
I just
E3.
feel like a proper story trailer. That's
Yeah.
the time to do it.
This
and
is
then be
when
like, and immediately after that, just be like, and here's the
escape gameplay,
escape thing.
which they showed. They had 3 professional wrestlers playing it
Yeah.
under the stage. Like, I thought that was kind of cool, the little thing they made, but it's kind of gimmicky to me. But the gameplay looks fun. It looks a little different than previous
Typical.
Gears games. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you can obviously tell it's Gears, but it looks a little different. The characters are a little more like slender, which is nice. They don't look like giant behemoth people. And that was kind of starting in Gears 4, so it's nice to see that's carrying on. And he did say, and I've kind of talked about it, that they wanted to earn the trust of Gears fans with Gears 4.
Yeah.
And then they wanted to do their own thing. And I think that's smart. I like that they're doing that.
Yeah.
But, sorry, I wanted to talk about Gears because I'm really excited about that game. I played Gears 4 yesterday, and I went 10-0 in my first game back. And I was like, yep, still got it. New Elite controller was shown.
Yeah.
I thought that looked pretty cool. I still won't buy one, but it looks nice.
Did they give a price point? I won't get it either, by the way.
170,
Oh,
I think.
Yeah, absolutely
And
not.
it's even more than the original Elite.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know why it's more expensive.
Wait, what? Okay, here's another thing. Why is just a normal controller $60?
So they can sell the Elite ones at 170.
Like,
duh.
I play with a broken controller because I don't want to spend $60.
I trade all my controllers in for new ones.
Like, I'm willing.
That's a good call.
I'm willing to do that. The rumble in mine is just, it shakes the controller and it just goes.
Love that you.
But I'm
leaned
not.
back for that.
I'm not. How I lean back.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get better at this episode. Yeah, I'm not willing to spend that much money on a controller. Sorry, Microsoft.
Dying Light 2 story trailer.
Yeah.
I liked Dying Light 1, and I thought this was an interesting take. I'm excited for that. I'll definitely play it when it's on Game Pass. Forza Horizon 4 Lego DLC looks incredible. Super uncanny valley seeing real cars on a Lego set.
Yeah.
But looks fun, and I loved the song.
Yeah.
Everything is awesome.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. Gears Pop for mobile. It's literally Clash Royale.
Yeah.
I'll play it.
State
of Decay 2. State of Decay 2 Heartland DLC looks to me surprisingly good.
Yeah.
It's like the branching narratives that end at the same thing, I'm assuming. Free to play Phantasy Star Online 2, whatever. Crossfire X coming 2020. I wrote need gameplay. Tales of Arise, it's a JRPG. Borderlands 3 trailer, amazing. They announced a Borderlands 2 DLC. Thought that was kind of cool for free. The George R.R. Martin From Software project, Elden Ring. Cool.
Elden Ring.
Still rather him finish those books.
Yeah, I was gonna say finish your books, dude. xCloud. They didn't really talk about it much, but
Coming in October.
I had to pee during this,
And
so
they
this
had
is when I went pee.
Yeah, and they had at E3 they're having you can try it out there. So
All right.
there wasn't a lot about it.
Yeah, they didn't say much. And then we got the new console informational video with the team behind it, talking about it, telling us all the
Basically, it was the
specs.
same kind of hype trailer that they put out for the Xbox One X.
Yep.
A year before it came out.
Yep.
So.
They even said something that told me they recorded it last year.
Oh yeah.
Like they didn't say we recorded this last year, but they said something that was kind of telling that it was really it was recorded a while back. And I'd have to watch it again, but they say, I think they say a date or something, or a year, and I was like, wait, what? So I don't know. I'd have to watch it again.
My favorite line is the final line in that, where he's like, one of them is like, yeah, this thing eats monsters for breakfast.
Yeah.
And because that's a callback to that first trailer where they call the Xbox One X a monster.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh.
So,
and the specs look pretty dang impressive.
See, here's the thing, though.
Here's the thing, though. When you don't understand any of this stuff, who gives a flying flip? That's what I have to say. Sure, it sounds impressive. So does the ingredients to a chocolate cake when you tell me how you bake that. Like, I didn't know what they're talking about, and I don't know for long. Anyway, I'm excited and I'll buy it.
At this point, that trailer's not for you, Luke. Just understand that it's not for you.
This is what I'm talking about though. Like, it would have been a cool opportunity to be like it's not done, but here's what's possible.
Oh.
Here's what this can look like. Here's
Yeah.
a load time.
I think it's still too far out for them to do that. Because this show's being prepped starting in December. So by the end of January, they have to know exactly what they're doing. And I don't know if that long ago even
Was ready.
they're willing to throw that kind of thing in there.
I don't know. I would have waited until you can like put it on the stage, I guess, would have been me.
I mean, it'll be there next year.
Yep, definitely. I'm excited about it.
I'm excited about it.
I don't really know what those numbers mean, but I know that the people who do freak out when they hear that stuff.
I'm like the gif of that kid waking up in class where he's just like, that's me.
I'm excited. They didn't say the price, right?
No.
Okay, cool.
Probably $800 gazillion.
It's going to be more expensive than the Xbox One X was at launch, I assume. I'm guessing 400 or 500.
My guess is 500, but that's
How much was the X at
500 was the X
launch? Okay.
at launch. My guess is that let me put it this way: both times consoles have attempted to sell over 500, has not done well. When the PS3 came out, did not do well. When the Xbox One came out, did not do well, and because it's priced over $500.
Yeah.
$499 is the magic point.
And what did I write here?
If it's over, are we all just gonna split it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Until we can afford another one.
I'll just keep saving money. Put $20 a week away or something.
I'm gonna just steal one.
And then
Is this one going to look like a VCR?
probably.
Sweet.
The
then
last,
I'll let
and it's
Brett do this
codenamed
one.
Scarlet. And then the last bit of Xbox info, obviously, Halo Infinite. We got a proper trailer, not just a concept
Art thing.
art thing that looks pretty, but an actual like an engine. Yes, it probably is cheating the rules.
it's
quite
pretty
a
dope.
bit, but it looks good. I'm very happy with the changes they made with facial and body animation. I just have felt like Halo's always kind of felt a little clunky there, and I'm guessing that's because it's dependent on a very old engine. And but their new engine looks great. Chief armor, awesome. Yeah,
I'm excited.
can't
about
wait
it.
for gameplay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't expect gameplay.
I
from
didn't
this
either.
one, yeah.
Mostly
was-
because I knew it wasn't coming out this year.
I was shocked that they showed even game engine footage.
Yeah.
Honestly. I thought they would just tell us more about it and show us a couple screenshots and move on.
Yeah.
But I thought it looked really cool.
Did you mention Outer Worlds?
No, that was like the very beginning of the show. I'm sorry.
That was great.
I don't think I had my computer up at the time.
I thought that looked good. I thought it was cool. Like you could just talk to a guy and then just shoot him in the face, and then they're dead. Which I think is a cool little thing. How it's look what you did.
My scuba tank fell over. So
Oh, you're gonna lose oxygen.
that's all right.
Mary Lou is still going down over here, going to the bottom of the Mariana, and now Tyler has no scuba tank. So good luck. Anyway, I think Outer Worlds looks good.
Yeah, it looks fun.
It looks like a good like game in between games.
Makes sense. October 25th.
Yep.
Then we had
Bethesda?
Bethesda late.
I only wrote down a few things for that.
Yeah.
I wrote down the Battle Royale and Fallout.
Yep.
Who cares?
Who cares?
Doom Eternal looks cool.
Yep.
I didn't play Doom 1, but I heard a lot of good things about it. It's on Game Pass. Might
Yep.
check it out.
Check it out. Especially if you have Game Pass, check it out. Doom
Yeah.
1's great. I got stuck like a bug, and so then I stopped playing. But it's great. I'm frustrated that I couldn't keep going, and I would have had to like start completely over.
Yeah. And then they showed Deathloop.
So this is the game I was talking about.
Yeah, I figured
like
this
12
was it.
minutes. How you die in it resets. Like, dying is a part of the game. So I find both of these intriguing. 12 minutes because it looks like a small indie mystery thriller, which is cool, but I'm really curious about how this one will work. Because it looks like you play as both of those characters, and they're going against each other. I don't know. I'm just trying to wrap my head around it, I guess. But I thought this game looked super cool.
Yeah, I think it looks awesome.
It's Arcane?
Yes.
Okay, and they did Dishonored,
Yep.
which is a great game.
Yep.
I have not played the second one.
Yeah, I saw that. Battle Rifle put that in the chat.
Yeah, I was gonna pull it up for us.
KD is out with an injury. We are the North. Go Raps, baby. KD got hurt again.
Did he, or does he just want to sit out?
He just knows he can't bring him back from 3-1.
Sorry,
so he
did
doesn't
I go
want
too far? No.
He didn't take.
Pass the ball.
Pass me the rock.
Foul on Durant.
That's all I have about that. Did you have anything else from Bethesda?
No, they announced a weird.
Square up, throw that chair up was one of your search things. What is that? I need to watch it now.
They announced a weird like cloud streaming thing called Orion, but basically didn't. It's weird. I don't get it. Anyways, move on.
Something that it's actually already out, but they had a trailer for it.
Mm-hmm.
Trailers that I really enjoy. It's like a CG cinematic trailer for Elder Scrolls Online Elsewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Elsewhere. I don't know how to say it. Never known. I feel like I never hear anybody actually say it, so it's just confusing for me. But it had a Khajiit in it that honestly looked so cool. And I just want to raise the question, can we get a show like Love, Death, and Robots?
An Elder Scrolls show?
Or Star Wars? Like the Old Republic trailers are sick. And then these Elder Scroll ones, like when I saw the first one for the first game, I was like, oh my gosh. Then I found out it was just the online RPG, and I was like, oh well, I'll get it.
And now you're playing it again?
Yeah, I'm playing the heck out of it. I've almost beat it, like the base game. So, but yeah, I just think someone should make a show like that. Elder Scrolls show should be like that. I think that'd be cool.
Agreed.
That way the Khajiit doesn't look weird.
Does anybody have anything to add from Ubi? I have one thing that I'd really like to mention.
Go for it.
Watch Dogs Legion.
Mm-hmm.
Clint Hawking, I think is his name. Yeah, Clint Hawking is the creative director for it. He did Far Cry 2, which is one of the most popular games I think ever. It's a game where you can play as any NPC in the game. There's permadeath, so if you get killed as one of those people, you don't get them back.
That's insane. It's gonna be a big download.
I think it looks incredible, but I also think it looks like one of the most ambitious games I've ever seen.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
And I think that Lepke kind of brought this up to me because I was texting him about it. That trend has not gone well recently with making ambitious games. So I'm hoping that they can.
What was the last ambitious one?
Anthem.
That was ambitious?
Yeah.
Oh.
It looked like it was going to be.
Oh, like
it looked ambitious,
and
but
then it was just
just like it, yeah. But Clint Hawking hasn't made a game since 2008. So obviously this game sparked his creative juices.
Yeah, it is super intriguing. I probably won't get it just because it comes so close to Cyberpunk, and
release is so close.
Yeah. And I'll just want to save my money for that because I'll have to buy that game twice probably when I eventually get the new console. So sorry, Watch Dogs, but yeah, I thought it looked cool.
They showed the new Roller Champions game as well.
You can play it today
on PC.
In
pre-alpha. Pre-alpha.
Like, thanks for nothing.
But yeah, that's a lot of the big E3 stuff.
Oh, something that I thought was really cool, and then it turned out to be like nothing. And also, I don't have the game, so who cares? They showed a new character for Rainbow Six Siege.
Oh, I didn't see.
And
this.
the moment it started, I was like, "Is this a character from Kingsman?" Because they were playing Maker's Man.
Oh, yeah,
from the soundtrack, and it's a character from Kingsman, but it's an original character. Why not put Eggsy or
yeah?
Shoot, what's Colin Firth's knight? Gilgaheth. It's not Lancelot. It's the most important one. The one that actually finds the Grail.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Galahad.
Galahad.
Boom.
There you go. Nailed it. Are we going to watch this right
Yeah,
now?
we're gonna watch this.
Okay, and then we're going to keep this going. We are about to watch the Marvel's Avengers cinematic trailer from the Square Enix
Which
show.
is happening like right now, so the following.
From in-engine game footage. This is going to be... Why yell at... Gosh.
You turn it up.
It's Marvel. I don't want to get copyright.
It's going to be create your own hero and become an Avenger. Calling it.
Avengers Day?
Who's going to be the new Avengers that get taken in on Avengers Day?
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's doctored up. But it does look good. Oh, someone blew up the Golden Gate Bridge.
I think that was Brooklyn.
Oh, please just... Oh. I wanted that to transition into gameplay. Hulk.
That was cut weird.
I would have wanted to see that transition. Or that transformation, sorry.
There's some gameplay.
I'm assuming so.
Huh. Who's the bad guy?
Those
Taskmaster?
Doombats?
So he's gonna be like Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man?
I don't know.
Rawr.
Oh.
Are those Doombots?
I would assume with all the stuff that... Interesting.
Black Widow's just like, hey,
I'm here.
I'm here to talk to people. What the?
This is interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not amazing me right now. Although they haven't really talked. I mean, obviously, they're not showing actual gameplay.
I bet this is a pre-thing for the game.
The best trailers are in front of the DC Universe Online stuff.
We keep telling people to move on, but not us. Not us.
Oh, Captain America's dead. Now you gotta be the new Avengers. You gotta create your character.
That's not how the story ends.
Wah, wah, wah.
Okay,
Sorry.
well,
Not impressed.
I'm, if they talked about it afterwards
Was that announced 8 years ago now?
and
6
Like,
years ago they announced it, and that's what they have.
well,
if you announced it that long ago and you're not going to show me the game, like, then I don't care.
okay.
Honestly, like,
Well, any other E3 things to talk about?
I thought Rainbow Six Quarantine sounded cool.
Oh yeah.
It's 3-player co-op, kind of like Escape.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll stream that.
The Assassin's Creed Symphony sounded horrible, I should say. Horrible. They were not playing together, and some of them were out of tune.
I didn't watch that.
I skipped it.
Gods and Monsters
like-
looked cool.
Oh yeah, that did look cool.
Looked like a Breath of the Wild kind of game.
Yeah. But yeah, I love listening to classical or scored music.
Mm-hmm.
And I skipped it because it sounded so bad. They're going on tour. Yeah, I'm not. No, sorry. Bye. Yep. Nope. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
All right.
Dark Phoenix.
Let's fly through this. Because Luke loved it, and I don't want to hurt his feelings.
Yeah. This is my favorite movie of the year, guys. Actually, like I've been bashing this movie. I love this movie.
I don't love this movie,
I'm just kidding.
but I also don't hate this movie.
Yeah. I think my tweet kind of summed up my thoughts pretty well in that, like, it's not the worst X-Men movie. It's not the worst superhero movie. But it certainly isn't all that good either.
Yep.
And it's just, for me, it's mostly just sad to see X-Men, Fox's X-Men, to go out like this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I wanted them to be more successful than this.
I read a review and it says the Foxman goes out like a wet fart.
And
And I was like,
that's
yeah.
strangely
Yeah, I think
specific.
Luke was trying to set his expectations we were texting. You're like, so how was it? I was like, it's not as bad as the Rotten Tomato score would make you think, but it's certainly not good.
Yeah.
And Luke was like, all right, I think I'm good now.
I honestly could have used a little more down hype for it. Like, there's some... I was hanging out with my high schoolers in Colorado, and they released the clip of Jennifer Lawrence saying X
Oh
Woman.
my gosh.
Why?
Yes, this one's yours.
Why? First of all, why? Why would you release that as a clip?
Yeah, that's bad. Bad marketing.
This is really stupid. Then also, everything is in the trailer. There's no shocking moment in it ever. They took out the I don't know what to do.
I was kind of bummed that wasn't it. I was waiting for it like the whole movie.
I don't know what to do.
Wasn't there?
But I didn't really know what to like. We always give like, oh, what's your tweet thought?
Yeah.
I didn't know what to tweet for this, so I just came up with this: Dark Phoenix, more like slightly dim Phoenix, because
You could just, like, for me, I could tell that this was a storyline that deserved way more attention. Like X3 too. Like, it doesn't give Jean Grey what she deserves. Whether or not you think Jean Grey in this universe has actually, like, earned the right for her, like, story arc, because she's just one of 6 main characters
Yeah.
in every movie, and she's... I didn't think Sophie Turner was bad, but
I thought she was one of the positives of the movie.
yeah, you can tell that there is so much more story there that probably deserves 2 or 3 movies to really make.
I didn't think she was
Done well.
bad.
Yeah.
I didn't really think she was that good though either. But I do have her down as a positive because I feel like in some scenes, not reshoots, she was trying.
Yeah.
Same with Fassbender.
Oh yeah.
Like, there's
Fassbender
some
was
specific-
always a plus for me.
Specifically the train,
Yeah.
which is a reshoot.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like everybody's like, man, we have to do this.
Yeah.
Like they already knew their movie was doomed.
Yeah. But like I say that though, like, and I get my rating is straight streaming.
That's where
I would
sit
not
too.
recommend anybody go see this.
That is
movie in
my
theaters.
rating as well. Look at that. 3 for 3. We
Honestly,
actually
we
said
all
that right
agree.
after it ended. I was like, yeah, for sure, just streaming.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't even know if I'd recommend somebody to see this. Just finish on Logan.
Yeah.
Like,
What a
Apocalypse is not really any better than this.
I think this is better than Apocalypse.
I think they're about the same. I really did not like Apocalypse though. I think I'm on the far more negative side of that one.
Yeah. Me too.
But
I was on the positive side with all right. so that's good.
the thing though with it is like you're talking about you need 3 movies. And they did that in the first trilogy.
Right.
And that movie
Well,
that movie
kinda.
wasn't good, but that movie's a lot better
Yeah.
than this because you had character development
Through
of-
all 3
of
of
your
those.
leads.
Yeah.
Whereas at this one, you get told a lot
Yeah.
of stuff.
Yeah.
Show don't tell people. So I mean, like the Phoenix Saga was years of comic issues.
Right.
So it's hard to do that, and like Jean Grey is the Phoenix in the comics before she comes the Dark Phoenix. Not in this. She's just like Phoenix, Dark Phoenix. Like it's
Yeah.
also she was Phoenix in Apocalypse. She has the bird behind her,
Right.
and they
But
just
we It's saved for
They
the
forgot
third
about
act.
that.
It's saved for the third act, and it's not really explained in any
Yeah.
way. And then they're just like, "Oh, we hope you forgot about that."
Yeah.
Because we're gonna show you how she gets different stuff.
Yeah.
Positive. I thought the score was
The score was,
Yeah.
was
good.
well done.
Hans Zimmer, man, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you, Amazing Spider-Man 2.
I forgot he did that. Now I want to go home and listen to it.
Yeah. I don't know. There's not much more to say about this movie.
No.
Because I don't want to go on like a 20-minute rant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's
I did enjoy the Nightcrawler wreck fools
Red
scene.
Fools in the train scene.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought that was awesome.
I thought the best scene in the movie, and I have a feeling you might disagree, was the space shuttle scene. That
No, I
was
thought that
really
was
the
good.
only
I thought it was
scene
cool.
I truly enjoyed.
I thought that was good.
There were parts in the train scene that were good, but then they're ruined by other scenes. Specifically, the entire office building villain thing. Like I felt like they took an office building and they're like, "Here's your bad guys.
Oh,
Throw them on the train."
yeah.
Like that was so dumb. They sucked. Whatever her name is, Jessica Chastain's villain was maybe the worst villain in any comic book movie ever. Just absolute garbage. But then, I don't know. Slight spoilers, because this is irritating. I talked about creative force use in Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing with creative power use. Telekinesis is so boring.
Yeah.
And that's what Jean Grey is, and that's essentially what Magneto is too.
Yeah.
And then you... Magneto smashes like 80 people in one car. Why don't you just keep doing that?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, let's pick up these guns that aren't doing anything with our mind because story.
You need dramatic.
Good try,
effect.
Simon Kinberg, but you failed hard. That's all I gotta say. It's not good.
It didn't work for me. If it did work for you, let us know why. I mean,
There's certainly moments.
there's certainly moments, and if you're a big fan of Sophie Turner, I could see you like enjoying this because she gets more to do here than she did in most
She even
of
breaks with her
episode,
accent in
or
one
season
scene.
8 of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, pretty bad.
Home. Whoopsie. You guys didn't even think about it.
I did think she did. I don't know.
I thought she was a lot better in this than she was in Apocalypse.
She had a larger range of emotion that she showed. Really,
She cried like the whole movie.
well.
I got a question.
Oh boy.
Do you think... I was confused by why everybody hated Professor X.
In this movie? Wait, everyone. Audience or
Every-
characters.
Characters. Everybody hates Professor X in that movie except for Jean. She doesn't blame him. I don't think... except for everybody else. And I thought that's like... I don't know. It's just like, what is going on?
My guess is that
Seems like an
maybe
oversight in the script.
that maybe made more sense with the original ending. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like it may...
It's a cool twist. I mean twist. It's a cool take on it that like even though she's the villain,
victim.
the victim. Yeah, maybe not the villain. The victim. She doesn't blame Charles
For what he did.
for what he did because she knows he was
Right.
keeping her safe.
Well, I think
for,
maybe...
you know,
Yeah, I think maybe she's
best interests.
she's not mad because she finds why he was hiding that from her.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why she's not mad at him. I mean, if you're really picking straws and trying to figure it out, but
It just seemed like Simon Kinberg needed to write in some conflict in between the X-Men.
Oh yeah.
But that's why I love the shuttle scene so much. It was X-Men being X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, we're a team.
yeah.
We're in school. Can I have an X-Men movie where they're in school? Thank you.
we watched First Class again.
No, you did. I love that movie.
That movie's
because
great.
they're learning together.
Yep.
They're a team.
Yeah.
Also, I'm glad Jennifer Lawrence isn't Mystique anymore. See ya, bye. don't rate you on the way out.
I'm kind of hoping that Disney lets X-Men rest for
A few years.
2-3 years and then brings them back into the MCU. Or first off, I am okay with them bringing back MCU. I'd actually probably prefer if they got their own,
Kept them separate still.
kept them separate. I'd be totally fine with that.
But bring
I don't
back
know if they'll
Fantastic
do that because of how well the MCU does, but I'm just excited to see what a new studio
Can do
with it.
I would like to see,
I,
if we're talking about what we would like to see, I'd like to see the X-Men with a different team.
Yeah.
Like, not the same characters. Like, bring in characters like Forge. Forge is dope. He can fill the creator. I'm trying not to spoil Endgame now. He can fill some voids. And I think that would be cool. You could put Scarlet Witch in her rightful place. There's a lot of cool things you could do with it, and I hope that they go that route.
Sorry, I just remembered another thing I did not like about this movie.
What?
And why does Quicksilver always get sidelined?
Yeah, yeah, that bothered me
Yeah.
a lot.
Like, but you have Hair Dude.
Dreadhead?
Like, are you kidding me? You have one of the most interesting, probably the best person in this weird
Team that they got going on.
trilogy they have with Days of Future Past,
Yeah.
Apocalypse, and Dark Phoenix. And they only ever give him one scene, and then this one they gave him half a one. And I'm just like, you blew it big time.
I really wished that, because I liked when initially they gave him the half scene. I liked that initially. It was a little bit like the Flash scene in Justice League, but then I still wanted them in the third act to let him have his own scene again.
Yeah.
And not that, I think I probably made fun of it in Apocalypse, that it's like, oh, the Flash gets his one scene every time.
Mm-hmm.
And so I guess they subverted my expectations by not giving us that scene this time. But I don't know, the rest of the movie wasn't interesting enough to carry it without it.
Yeah, this movie could never pick up my interest.
So
Leroy. Magneto picks up a train from the ground for no reason.
Oh, yeah.
So edgy. And then Lepke said, let Star Wars rest. I mean, yeah, X-Men.
Both, yes.
Both of
I
them.
agree.
Need a little break. So yeah, we're all giving it a straight to streaming.
Straight to streaming.
Don't waste your money seeing this in theaters.
I'd
Well,
say,
not many people did, so.
Yeah, it did not.
$30 million.
Oh, yeah, and Leroy
Wow.
Kelly,
He did mean
he did mean
50,000.
50,000. He was trolling, but he meant 50,000.
And we were all wrong.
We were all wrong on our over 50 million.
I really thought X-Men fans would at least show up.
Yeah. They did not.
They didn't.
Yeah, did not.
They've had enough. They want them in the MCU.
Days of Future Past? No. Days of Future Past made over 100.
It's opening weekend?
Yeah.
Crazy. After we saw that Thursday, Dana and I went shopping Saturday, and we bought the X-Men 1, 2, and 3 trilogy on Blu-ray. We bought First Class on 4K,
Nice.
and I got Arrow Season 6 for $10.
Jeez Louise.
Dang.
You went on a little shopping spree, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. It was nice.
So last
Hadn't done
week
that in a while.
was episode 100,
Yes, it was.
and we had some giveaway
We did.
contests, entries. It's just a random drawing.
These aren't being given away, though.
No, those are not.
Cheers.
So let's do this. We had four giveaways. We want to announce the winners here. So our first giveaway was Jurassic Park DVD combo pack.
What? Did I win?
Yeah, did I win this time?
Tyler won all of the prizes.
Ah!
How did
kidding
you know?
me?
Told you I'd win.
You suck.
Thank you for all of your awesome dinosaurs that you guys enjoy. I don't remember if it was Ian or not who said I was the favorite dinosaur. I think that was Ian. That was my
Yes!
favorite comment. However, favorite
Did he
comment
win?
did not necessarily mean you won. It was random. Joel Allen wins the
Nice.
Jurassic Park Adventure Pack.
Yay, go Joel.
Congratulations, Joel. I've got your contact info, so I'll get that to you. Next, we had Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse
Yeet.
4K, and this was donated to us.
By JT.
Shout out to JT.
Thank you, sir.
JT somehow won. I'm just kidding.
That would be awesome.
He didn't enter. for
He'd
that
be like,
one.
dude, I donated it. Stop giving it back to me. I should
Uh,
have made it so we won.
our winner for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is Zachary Trusselo.
Yeah,
Nice.
Zach.
Our
Chocolate bear.
boy Zach.
I call him Chocolate Bear.
Our next giveaway is another movie. We have a movie theme going on. Maybe we should do some games next time.
Games are a lot more expensive.
They're super
We
expensive.
could do some like used games that maybe we don't play anymore. I don't know.
I don't know. I kind of want to get my money back for some of those because I didn't like them.
Gosh.
Is that selfish?
I'm sorry, everyone,
Oh, no.
for his selfishness.
His is in Luke. Don't point
Luke's
at me.
selfishness. You're
I'm
just-
being
just not being
selfish,
annoying.
but you know what? I didn't like
Um,
Shadow of the Tomb Raider that much. I'm sorry. I want to get my money back.
So we're giving away Captain Marvel Blu-ray.
That comes out tomorrow.
Comes out tomorrow. We don't actually have it yet, but we'll get it. And
Here's
the winner of that is Drew Jansen.
Yeah, Drew. Awesome. I know Drew.
Okay,
I don't.
Drew's a homie.
sweet.
He's awesome.
Oh, cool.
That's great. Drew, Luke will get that to you. And then our final giveaway was for the What the Fanboy version 2 t-shirts.
That we still don't have.
We don't have them yet, but when we get them, we'll mail them to you. And for this one, you just had to let us know what you loved about What the Fanboy. And you guys' comments were so sweet. Thank you. Definitely none of them were sarcastic in any way.
I felt like sarcasm.
Yeah.
So we had 3 winners. So I think we have. I don't know if we have all your sizes. So if I name me off here, shoot me a tweet or something with your shirt size. Just DM
A
us.
DM will work.
Just DM us.
slide into those DMs with your shirt size, baby.
So our first winner, Eric Exum.
Nice.
Oh.
He's been listening for a while.
I think he's like one of our first listeners. If
Probably,
Yeah.
was our second listener
Second listener.
after
Your-
my mom.
Your time here is paid off. Our second winner
Sorry.
is our friend Ian Decker.
Nice.
Hey.
So congratulations.
Have you noticed
Ian.
that Brett has like an announcing the winner voice?
And
Ian
here we
Decker.
go.
And the race is on.
And the final winner of a t-shirt
Okay, that's enough, Brett.
is Zachary Trousselow. Zach,
He
you
won
win
2?
twice.
What?
We didn't
What
even
is
know
this?
that was allowed.
I win that shirt then.
I didn't win a thing.
And me either. Screw these giveaways. I don't want to play anymore.
Shout out to Zach, super winner.
Gosh, this is
Winner,
dumb.
winner, chicken dinner.
I didn't even get a chance to win.
I'm sorry.
You wouldn't even put my name on the list.
Next time I'll put your name on the list and then not include your number in the random.
My high schoolers all week were
Generator.
like, "Oh, we need to listen so we can win that stuff." And I was like, "Yeah, you do.
None of them entered.
None of you entered, so none of you won.
Sorry.
So if you want a shirt, pay me."
Congrats again to all of our winners.
Yeah.
We'll do more giveaways in the future. I don't know if we won't wait till episode 200. We'll do something before.
Yeah.
But yeah, gosh, thanks for 100 and now 101 episodes.
Yeah, thank you so
I'm
much.
not gonna
Yes.
thank you guys after every. I am probably gonna thank you after every episode.
Thanks
I'm
for
not-
listening.
Or watching, joining us in chat, reaching out to us on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for everything, guys.
Did we get any questions in the chat?
Did we win any giveaways from our chat?
No.
They're not giving us anything?
I wanted to win a shirt from Leroy.
Battle Rifle says, Luke, I am your cousin. So maybe that's a win in your book. You've got a new cousin.
I'll always take a new cousin.
Yeah. Why not?
Hello, cousin.
Other than
That just made me a
do we
Fast and
have
Furious 2.
do we have anything else to there's
We
our
did-
socials, follow us.
We did have a question that we never answered for 100 from like
right.
3 weeks
For
ago.
the fan box.
A long, long time ago, Dinosaur winner Joel Allen asked us who we think would be a good replacement for John Williams on Star Wars.
Tune in to the next episode of Dragon Ball Z to find out.
There's no
You
one.
you don't
no
have
one
an
can
answer?
replace- I do. I just need.
So, my answer. I like my answer now more than I did when he initially made a Star Wars soundtrack.
Oh
Is
no!
it the Rogue One guy?
Is it gonna
Yeah,
be?
it's
It is
Michael Giacchino.
Giacchino. I couldn't remember how to pronounce the last name. That was mine. Mine as well.
He's really good. He did War for the Planet of the Apes. He did Spider-Man: Homecoming. He did Doctor Strange. He did Star Trek. He's really good at continuing stuff. And unfortunately for Rogue One, they didn't allow him to use any of the themes. And I think
Yeah.
if he can use the themes, he can make a really good
something
soundtrack.
Even better.
Either that, or I hope they find somebody new that I don't really know, like somebody who's been doing video game stuff.
I was gonna say the Rogue One guy. I didn't know his name, but it just would make sense to me.
Yeah.
I do
Somebody who's
not want
familiar,
them to
but-
get John Powell, who did Han Solo. I thought,
Yeah, I wouldn't say that's my favorite. My favorite Star Trek score. I like Powell, but I think he has almost too of an ethereal
yeah,
sound.
I
There
really
were
like his
moments-
How to Train Your Dragon stuff.
Yes,
But
I think he works really well for fantasy, and
Mm-hmm.
maybe less so for science fiction
Mm-hmm.
fantasy. I guess. I mean, Star Wars is still kind of fantasy, but
yeah,
Leroy Kelly asks, "Luke, are you a teacher?" I guess that's a fan box question now.
no, I am an accountant.
Congratulations.
I'm literally the most classic nerd. I'm an accountant. I love Star Wars and comic books and all this stuff, and I don't know how to talk to girls.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks for catching that. you know.
JT does have a question.
It's a cool theory.
I heard a fan theory about the X-Men and how to introduce them into the MCU. It was that the snap from the gauntlet causes cosmic gamma radiation, and human mutations through that lead to the X-Men. Thoughts?
Like the radiation gives the mutation, or because my theory has always been kind of how they treated Wade and Deadpool. They forced the mutation out.
Oh.
People that get snapped, the mutation is forced out, but they get dusted. So now they're back and they have a mutation.
That's clever. I like that.
So it's kind of the same, just different.
Yeah, same kind of thing.
Yeah,
But then, like, I guess not
Different inner
everybody who got
workings.
dusted
it's bad.
had to be turned into a mutant, and not everybody who didn't get dusted doesn't have to be a mutant. Like Professor
Right.
X, for say, if he's around, he didn't get dusted,
So he's not a.
but he could be still kind of forced by evolution
Or by, I think
to
it's something different.
have a mutation.
I think that'd be a cool. I think that's a cool theory, though.
Yeah,
I'd be okay with it.
I think it works. And honestly, I don't even think you need one. Just say they've been in hiding.
Yeah.
I'm good enough. That's good enough for me.
Because people
Same.
have been being mean to them,
Yeah.
oppressing them.
It's been the theme since the 60s. Let's keep it going.
Why
Yep.
change now? But
Well,
I think
thanks
that
for
wraps
those
it up, right?
questions. Yeah, I think that wraps it up for this week. Next week we'll be talking probably some Men in Black.
Ooh, Brian Tyler.
International. And
Sorry, I thought of
I'm
another
really
backup.
looking forward to that movie. So hopefully we'll have a little bit more of a positive review next week. Who knows?
Prediction for Men in Black. I think it'll be okay.
That'd be good.
I think it'll be okay.
I think
It'll probably be fanboy worthy for me. I think that's my my prediction is maybe a low fanboy worthy.
Question: do I need to see 3 before I see this one? Do you think? Because I haven't seen it.
Oh, then don't see it, and
We'll find
we'll
out.
find out.
What were all those jokes I didn't get? Well, that was from 3. Brian Tyler, who does,
Oh,
he actually
Leroy.
does music for Swamp
Well,
Thing.
what question did we miss?
I think he could be
Let me
good
go
for Star
back
Wars.
through.
He's a good composer.
Whose did we miss?
Leroy. Maybe it was the Storm question. Why do they make Storm so weak in Dark Phoenix?
Because they don't want to do anything with Storm for some reason.
Which is dumb.
It's really dumb. I think Storm should lead the X-Men in the reboot.
Agreed. Give the characters who have no
that'd be
shine.
awesome.
She's an adult in the originals, but she still doesn't really do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and then also real quick, from Leroy again. I'm looking forward to Comic-Con. Hopefully we'll find out when Black Panther 2 is slated to release.
Oh yeah.
Who is the villain going to be? He's hoping for Namor or Doctor Doom.
I think it's Namor.
I think Namor too.
Battle of Two Kings, baby.
Yeah. I think
Battle of
probably
Two
Namor's
Kings, Battle of
better
Two
than-
Worlds.
A better bet than Doctor Doom, so.
You gotta wait for Fantastic Four to
Yeah.
do Doom. I think.
Yeah.
You just gotta.
Wait another couple years. So yeah,
Sweet.
thank you all for
At What the Fanboy.
participating. Follow us.
At the Boy Wonder.
Subscribe.
Haven't said that in a while for all the SoundCloud, iTunes,
You gonna
Google
spell it
Play
out?
listeners. THE_BOI_WUNDA.
Yeah,
I still got it.
You can look for mine in the comments if you're listening, or on the screen if you're watching.
Yeah, they're all in the description to links literally everywhere.
Yep.
Thanks again, and we'll see you next week.
Yep.
Bye.
See you, everybody.
Oh,
Goodbye.
no. Oh no.
I gotta get up at 5:15
Why?
to go to the gym.
That's stupid.
I've been going and doing my own thing when Dan and Steph do their
Oh,
thing.
have ya?
Yeah. Well, I say Ben. I went Thursday.